What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Volt here. Welcome to another video. Hope you guys are enjoying the week. On this recording, this is a Monday. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday so far. I don't know when I'm going to upload this video. But anyway, we have F1 22. This is round 2 of the 2026 season. It is the Chinese Grand Prix. There is a sprint in this one, so we will be doing a sprint race and a regular race session. Once again, it's going to be that short session, but I'm not going to commentate much. My microphone has been kind of hectic, and so I'll talk to you guys all at the end of the video. But I hope you guys all enjoy, and see you guys all at the end. Hopefully we get a victory out of this.
Forget pit stops, forget fuel management. It's pedal to the metal all the way here as we get ready for today's sprint. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. Fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole. And it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Verstappen, George Russell, and Sainz, Ricciardo, Tsunoda, Magnussen, and Mick Schumacher, Gasly, Bottas, Fernando Alonso, and Ocon, Norris, Joe, Alex Albon and Lance Stroll. Latifi and Sebastian Vettel starts from the back of the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head trackside for today's sprint.
great pass. Okay, DRS is now available. Rubber and bring it home.
Alright, let's get into it. Talk to you guys at the end.
It's time to find out which driver is up to the task of claiming the Chinese Grand Prix. Good afternoon, everyone. We're here in Shanghai. We start a lap here at Shanghai with the long, difficult right-handers of turns 1 and 2, the first of 16 corners that make up this 3.3-mile circuit. The incredibly long back straight provides the best passing opportunity of the lap, with speeds in excess of 200 miles per hour before we head into the braking zone of turn 14. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, edging out Sergio Perez, who lines up P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Verstappen, Carlos Sainz, and Russell, Ricciardo, Tsunoda, Magnussen, and Lando Norris, Mick Schumacher, Gasly, Valtteri Bottas, and Fernando Alonso, Ocon, Zhou, Lance Stroll, and Alex Albon. Latifi and Sebastian Vettel starts from the back of the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. And joining you once again in the commentary box today is, of course, former WEC champion Anthony Davidson. Now let's talk about Charles Leclerc.
Well, it was a really impressive lap in qualifying to get pole position, but are they going to be able to hold on to the lead into the first corner with so many quick starters around them? And of course, it's looking very close here today. A lot's going to be riding on those first few corners, and then the question becomes who can manage their tyres so they're in a better position to push hard towards the end.
lap of the race. Oh, that's the race win! That is the race win! You've been amazing today, mate. You deserve that. Well done.
There'll be smiles at the factory after that one. A great race and a real team performance to take victory here in Shanghai. Tell me, Anne, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
Well, they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.
And with that, folks, that was F1.2. What a perfect Chinese Grand Prix. Hope Max and Ivan get some points. Or not, Isaac. But with that being said, let's go into the highlights. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell for when I upload another video.
Some amazing talent out there on track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Max Verstappen seemed to just effortlessly weave through the other drivers today without a care in the world. He was definitely my driver of choice.
Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who's joined us, and we'll see you